Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there, guys. There's a lot happening in crypto today, even on a Saturday here in Australia. It's absolutely wild. We have the final brief in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit being obviously submitted today from Ripple. It is the last one. There aren't going to be any more. So I'm going to have a read of that today. It was submitted about 2 hours ago. We have updates in relation to Sam Bankman-Fried. Of course, there's a whole heap of stuff happening with him and this fallout from FTX. We've got Mike Novogratz giving a $500,000 Bitcoin prediction. It's all happening. It's crazy. And yes, my little pooch is in the office. She's running around at the moment because it is Saturday. I bring her in into the office with me on the weekends. But anyway, let's get straight into it. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. It's been absolutely wild so far. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through. It would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, little disclaimer, I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye, as we've all seen over the last few weeks. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. It is Saturday. Guns N' Roses are in town tonight, so I am going to the show. It is an early video for me today because I won't be able to do one this afternoon because I've got to go to the MCG. Anyway, community tab here, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Hoskinson had put up this tweet, and I really do like this, but you ever notice how everyone is angry and divided right now? It is not an accident. The people who run the world realize that the old system doesn't have much time left. Division is necessary to create a new, much worse system. Opt out, choose crypto. Absolute facts. What is the much worse system right here? And you can see what he said. The CBDC plus social credit plus ECG mandates, you'll own nothing and have to pretend to be happy. I mean, I don't like CBDCs, and so the social credit system is going to be absolutely devastating. I really do believe that. And anyway, this is the altcoins up in my portfolio today. We had Ravane up 55%. Crazy. Luna Classic 9.18. Reef was up 5.86. Quant is at 5.61 and Alliance Block 3.45. Now I'm going to go to CoinSpot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Again, there is a referral link below. Please feel free to use that if you wish. And of course, do your own research with this stuff. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. And just to make things very clear here, guys, this is all in Australian dollars on the start of the video, and everything else is set to US dollars because I'm catering for everybody around the world. And just to make things very, very clear, I've taken off the majority of my assets, and I'm only keeping what I'm staking on CoinSpot on the platform, on the exchange. All right, so that's the risk I'm willing to take. I'm well and truly prepared to lose those assets in the event all hell breaks loose. That's what the mentality you need to have about this stuff. Exchanges can disappear, cryptos can disappear, so we need to have that mentality. It sucks, but that's what's happening at the moment, all right? So again, most of my assets are in cold storage. I love my Algorand. I did buy one a few weeks back now, obviously. I did have a ledger, but I like the Algorand because it's bigger on the screen. It's just much more easy to use instead of that small ledger. But anyway, whatever you obviously you're comfortable with, I highly recommend everyone get cold storage. Trezor, Algorand, Ledger, Descent, doesn't matter. And if you can't afford any of those, try and get a Trust wallet because it is for free. And it does come with a 12-word mnemonic phrase. So that's very important. Now, Bitcoin sitting at $25,000 today. Ethereum's $1,900. You got XRP 59 cents, guys. I'm going to go through all the information about that. Cardano's at 48 cents. Solana's up slightly to $20. I don't know where that's going as well. Just keeping an eye on that one. Stella's at 13 cents. I'm going through the banking coins. Algorand's at 36 cents. Quant is up 5.3% to $195. This thing is doing quite well even during this bear market. We have Hedera at 7 cents as well. Moving down to my other favorites right here. IOTA's at 32 cents. We have some other banking coins, of course. Casper at 4 cents and XDC A gem still at 3 cents. Very, very bullish stuff. Now, let's go to crypto bubbles. And before I do, guys, I do have my Wall Street Bull Patreon linked below. I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, what I'm doing with my insane trading platform that I'm using at the moment, where my entry points and exit points are, my strategy in that. It's all in the Patreon, as well as my dividend stocks, which I will be doing a video tomorrow on because it's very important. But link below for the Patreon. Join up, building a very bullish community. Crypto bubbles on the day today, and that is on the week. But let's have a look on the day today. On Saturday, it is GMX up again, 8%. Still up 20% on the week. You cannot complain about that. I'm not invested in it, of course. Trust Wallet token again, 11.2%. I personally would not be buying Trust Wallet token because, again, stuff relating to, exchange tokens and all that kind of stuff like Huobi and FTT, as we all saw. I've never bought, or Crow. The only real utility for it is for the exchange or example Trust Wallet tokens for their wallet. I wouldn't be using this to, basically invest into Trust Wallet token. That's simple as that. So again, I don't know. I think a lot of people are investing in Trust Wallet token because they're just getting their money off exchanges, which again is a good thing. Quant is up 5.1% today. This thing will not go back down to a really good buy level. And again, I think, coming in the next few years, I think when the bull market returns, it's going to be absolutely parabolic. And again, Quant was trading at 400 plus Australian dollars, and you can see the high of $195 here. Again, that will smash past that once the bull market comes back. What else we got here, guys? Aptos, I'm staying very clear of this, 5.4% on the day. I mean, that's a good return. Luna Classic, I have a very, very small position in this, all right? 3.8% on the day, 13% on the week. Again, I bought this when the crash happened again. It was $110, so I don't know what's happening. A lot of people have gone very quiet on Do Kwon and obviously Terra. What happened to him? Everyone's moved their attention to Sam Bankman-Fried, but what happened to Do Kwon, man? What's going on there? Anyway, very interesting stuff. And that is pretty much it for that. Let's go to the news. Now, we have Ripple CTO David Schwartz pokes holes at theories suggesting XRP priced at $327,000 on a private ledger. Now, this gets really interesting, all right? But the CTO, Mr. Schwartz, in a tweet yesterday, questioned the logic behind conspiracy theories suggesting that XRP is priced considerably higher on the private XRP ledger. Now, I just want to point out as well, he must have access to the private ledger. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, even Matt Hamilton, David Schwartz, all of these people have access to the private ledger. I'm really curious why they will not disclose the value of XRP on the private ledger. Anyway, so obviously the response came as crypto influencer Crypto Geek News is what the video I shared the other day on my channel, but shared a clip suggesting that Ripple has priced XRP as high as $327,000 on the XRP ledger, private ledger. Notably, the influencer has also shared more extended version of the video on his YouTube channel. Interesting. But anyway, however, the Crypto Basic found that the person in question was another influencer with a YouTube channel called Black Swan Capitalist. Again, talking about their following, but in response to yesterday's speculation, Schwartz questioned why arbiters obviously were not actively taking advantage of the price variation if the asset in question was XRP. If it can't be arbed, I mean arbitrage, obviously I'm assuming, but why would you call it XRP, Schwartz tweeted. Why wouldn't it be completely different asset? Which is really interesting. So notably, the speculations also got the attention of former Ripple Director of Engineering, Nick Bugalis, right here, who wondered if anyone took these theories seriously. Interesting. As highlighted by another influencer, it bears mentioning that these narratives are a recurring theme in the XRP community. Schwartz has also had to debunk similar rumors in an interview in April, saying it doesn't make sense. Recall that Ripple launched the private XRP ledger in March to support the central bank digital currencies. While Ripple says the blockchain employs the same underlying technology as the public XRP ledger, there is no clarity on whether the private ledger has a native token. Moreover, even if it did, it would be a different asset entirely for several reasons, including tokenomics and market forces. Very interesting, man. What's going on there? I don't know. So I'm going to go dig deeper into this and see if we can find someone who's actually got access to the XRP private ledger, and whether or not there is maybe a different asset. I don't know. But anyway, so the Ripple Ally, you can see an SEC events just getting started as scheduling is approved. So we have updates here. According to the most recent updates provided by James K. Phelan, the court has granted Library's motion for an expedited briefing schedule concerning the remedies sought by the Commission. So in the document filed by Library, it is provided the SEC with a settlement proposal on November 25th following a status conference held on November 21st. After the submission of the settlement proposal, both parties met to discuss the terms on November 29th, but were unable to reach a resolution with respect to the remedies sought by the regulator. So given the financial conditions, Library requested an expedited briefing schedule, now approved by the court, events just getting started. The proposed deadlines are Library's motion faces a timeline, submission of December 7th, which is next week. The SEC's response would be due a week from today on December 14th. Library's reply would be due by December 19th. Early in 2021, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Library over unregistered sale of LBC tokens. Since then, the case has been closely watched since it touches on I can't even pronounce that, but contentious issue on whether cryptocurrencies are securities or not. And anyway, it's going to be interesting to keep an eye on the Library case as well. Russian giant bank SBER adds Ethereum and MetaMask support. Again, I would not be using MetaMask. Again, that can be hacked like that. I've been hacked before. I saw money being taken out before my very eyes, which is annoying. But the step comes as Putin's administration continues to face financial sanctions. SBER right here is targeting smart contracts and DeFi capability in the New Deal. So Russia's largest bank, SBER, has announced support for Ethereum and MetaMask on its proprietary blockchain. The announcement was made during the first international meeting of participants in a corporate blockchain industry, organized by SBER Blockchain Laboratory. The new functionality brings smart contracts and DeFi capability to SBER's bank's open proprietorship blockchain. The platform will now allow free transfers of smart contracts between the two blockchains, which is really interesting as well. So they found a way to get around all these sanctions, right? XRP price prediction as the $900 million in trading volume comes in. XRP to the moon. Very, very interesting stuff right there. Let's have a quick look here, guys. Sorry about that. So XRP Ripple payment ecosystem native cryptocurrency was last trading lower than 1.8% on Friday. If the run-up to release the US jobs data, analysts have said it could cause volatility in cryptocurrency markets. Sorry about my dog barking. Obviously should impact expectations for how much further the US Federal Reserve will lift interest rates. XRP USD was last changing hands close to 39 cents per token and almost bang on its 200-day moving average. Meanwhile, prices have been able to hold comfortably above the 21-day DMA and the low of 38s right here. So again, $900 million in trading volume is coming in, guys. I think a lot of people are actually moving into XRP, to be quite honest. Sam Bankman-Fried, did he admit fraud over speculation of mishandling users' funds? Shortly after appearing in an interview on the New York Times Dealbook Summit, former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried appeared in another live event. One user asked, "Are you saying FTX US is solvent? Is this a way to trick so that the Department of Justice doesn't charge you with a crime?" Another posted in an FTX terms of service and accused the exchange of stealing customers' funds. The guy clearly knew what he was doing. And from my own analysis and watching him yesterday on Good Morning America, he's very calculated when he answers the questions. Go back and look for yourself. Watch the way he pauses, actually rereads the question again, and then answers because he's thinking of his answer. I mean, he doesn't just come straight out with it. So you know something was going on there. That's just the way it is, in my opinion. And my dog is barking. I do apologize. But anyway, billionaire investor maintains Bitcoin price will hit $500,000, but not over the next 5 years. So Mike Novogratz has revealed that he still believes the flagship crypto Bitcoin will trade at $500,000 per coin in the future, but delayed his prediction over the Fed Reserve and central banks, raising interest rates to rein in on inflation. During the interview, Bloomberg, Novogratz said that he believes Bitcoin will trade $500,000, but not in 5 years. As per his words, the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said and found his central bank superpowers, which is really interesting as well, because I did watch another interview with another influencer, which was actually quite interesting. But basically, I think, and from what this other influencer was saying and the research that I've done, when the next Bitcoin halving occurs in 2024, this is when the bull market is going to return. Everything is going to go parabolic. It should last about 12 to 18 months, and that is going to be absolutely wild. And I really do believe that it could hit $500,000, if not more. So that is going to be absolutely crazy. And that's US dollars, by the way. Now, if we go to cryptometer.io, let's see where the money's been flowing, guys. We've got basic attention token, interesting. XRP, Ethereum. We've got DOT. I like DOT. We've got Bitcoin, of course, AVAX, and Shiba Inu. A lot of whales are buying Shiba Inu. Let's go to Twitter quickly, ladies and gentlemen. There is a lot happening on here. Still so much about, obviously, SBF. When I hit 100,000 subs, I will be giving away this bull ring. And we have the updated Ripple last reply brief right here. But are you a touch sad? Also, Ripple's final brief. I'm going to miss legal writing this good. Very, very interesting stuff. So breaking, Ripple has filed its redacted reply to the SEC's opposition to Ripple's motion for summary judgment. That is a long spiel right there. Very, very interesting stuff. And I'm wondering if I can just open this on the screen so we can have a look. Go continue to website. Here we go. This is the actual final brief. There you go, in support of summary judgment right here. I'm just going to go to the conclusion because, again, it's going to be very, very long. Look at this. Well, I just do not have the time to read this at the moment because it will take me a few hours. But if we can just go to the conclusion part here. So the SEC's amici do not support its case. Two amici, New Sports Economy Institute and Accredifiers, submitted the proposed briefs in support of the SEC. Neither brief supports the SEC's case. In fact, both supporting granting defendants' motion for summary judgment and denying the SEC's motion. Anyway, guys, it just goes on to a full-blown response right here. But XRP, in any event, that XRP should not be considered a security. Anyway, so conclusion, the court should grant defendants' motion and should deny the SEC's motion. That is a huge final reply brief of 50 plus pages right there. It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to have a detailed read of this, guys, but it's really good to see this. But the final reply is in. So there was going to be no more, so it's going to be up to the judge, and obviously the SEC is going to be submitting their own as well. Keep an eye on that as well. So this is our final submission where we ask the court to grant judgment in our favor. After 2 long years, Ripple is proud of the defense we've mounted on behalf of the entire crypto industry. We have always played it straight with the court. Can't say the same for our adversary right here, for our adversary, which is obviously the SEC. Anyway, very, very bullish stuff right here. And again, for those of you who say that Ripple and XRP is not decentralized in the ledger, but yes, the XRP ledger is decentralized, open source blockchain platform that enables users to send and receive payments in XRP, the native digital asset of the XRP ledger. The XRP ledger is powered by a network independent nodes that validate transactions and maintain a shared cryptographically secured ledger. Anyway, there you go. There is now 1 million Bitcoin addresses that hold one full Bitcoin. That is insane. Moving on, I'm not going to play this, and my computer is just doing my head in today. Sorry about that. Breaking, the U.S. Department of Justice demands fraud investigation of FTX. Claims there is substantial evidence that SBF and other managers engaged in fraudulent conduct. Of course they did. $500,000 Bitcoin. Now, Stephen Huber, thank you for this tweet, but Infinite Acquisitions SEC registration from the 1st of December describes which Tranglo customers use XRP. It's steadily increasing, but regulation could cause severe damage to their business. They also state that XRP could jeopardize their profits due to losing cross-border payment fees, because XRP is going to be changing all that. And it just makes you wonder why they were sued in the first place, because again, they are true disruptors when you think about it. But go and have a read of that on my Twitter page. SHIB becomes the stablecoin for whales, which is really interesting as well. And I just want to point out, this is pretty full on, but the co-founder of the largest stablecoin issuer, USDT, says that the company has managed to withstand the test of time. So keep an eye on that, because I know Tether's, there's a lot of stuff happening with BitBoy and Tether as well. And it's going to be interesting what he finds out, to be quite honest. But he was at a bank, I believe, the other day. But anyway, coin market cap, guys. Again, let's have a look at the total market cap. We have 1.2 trillion AUD. I'm just going to do it in AUD because I don't have time to change it. But $57 billion in trading volume, so which is really nice as well. But guys, my portfolio right here, I'm only focusing on these coins, as we all know, the banking coins. Ethereum, XRP, ADA, AVAX, Link, XLM, Algorand, Quant, Hedera, IOTA, Casper, XDC, and Alliance Block. These ones here are the banking coins, ladies and gentlemen. I love these coins, and I think really these are the future. But anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. I will speak to you all in the comments and a community tab. Join the Patreon. I will love speaking with everyone in there directly, which is awesome. We'll speak to you then. Peace out, guys. Bye.